ability of gun makers and gun sellers to be sold by victims, to be sued by victims of gun violence. Is this a big misunderstanding? Is the Daily News headline here accurate? What's the campaign response to this?
No, it's certainly not accurate. And as you know, Rachel, Senator Sanders is co-sponsoring a bill that would substantially narrow that 2006 legislation. As he stated many times, his concern when that legislation was originally came up was about small stores in rural areas that support a hunting community. Certainly, he did support people engaged, companies engaged in a reckless conduct that puts guns or ammunition in the hands of people who should not have it. So he is certainly in favor of making sure that anybody who's a bad actor is punished, but anybody who's not a bad actor should not be punished. So, you know, this issue of guns certainly is an issue that the Secretary's campaign likes to raise a lot. But the truth of the matter is that she's been all over the map on this over the years. Her current campaign takes money from the gun lobby. You know, gun lobbyists actually ran a fundraiser for her in D.C. on the 21st of March. So, you know, it's a little bit disingenuous again. It's just like Wall Street or the fossil fuel industry or what have you. They say one thing, but they're taking money with their other hand.
Well, Jeff, let me just push back on you a little bit on that, because
sure,
this is not the Clinton campaign. This is the New York Daily News, having had a long conversation with Senator Sanders directly on Friday. They published the transcript of that last night. This is their takeaway from that discussion tomorrow. This is not an ambush by the Clinton campaign. This is in response to him. I think anybody would reasonably say fumbling that answer to the Daily News in terms of whether or not specifically the Sandy Hook families should be allowed to proceed with the lawsuits that they are in fact bringing against the people who they hold responsible for the deaths of their first graders. I mean, is the senator, was he wrong in what he said to the Daily News, or was that his position that those lawsuits should not go forward?
Well, the position that he has articulated is that when a big company or a big store supplies ammunition or guns in a way that someone reasonably should know is not correct, that they should be held accountable. I think he has said that over and over again, and that's why he's supporting this legislation. He's co-sponsoring legislation in the Senate to do just that, to make sure that we narrow the impact of that 2006 law. As I said, his concern at the time was, you know, he comes from a rural state, to make sure that